Hey, this is Chevelle K, and I'm this morning I'm going to do a weigh-in to make sure that I lost at least. She told me at least 7 pounds. Um, so far I've lost about five. Sometimes it depends on the day. I weigh myself every morning, and it's weird. It's like a pound off or a pound on or whatever. So this morning. Um, because I used to be 263, then I went down to 258, and from 258 they told me I need to lose 7 pounds. So I weighed myself this morning, and I'm 254, and then I weighed myself again, and then it's a 253 point like 8 or something. So in between there. So I know I lost between 3 and 4 pounds. They said I needed to lose at least seven. So I have until, Tuesday, I guess, because this Tuesday is the surgery, the 10th of September, 2013. Um, what I wanted to just briefly talk about is, um, like when you're getting this surgery, sometimes you have to be careful who you tell you're getting it too, because there are some people that feel like this is the easy way out, and it's not, because it's not easy at all. Um, and there's some people that are like, oh, okay, and then there's some people like, oh, you don't need that. But yet you got high blood pressure, you got sleep apnea, you may have type 2 diabetes, and stuff like that. So, this is a serious decision that you definitely are making, and some people just don't understand it. So just um, choose who you feel would be understanding towards you getting the surgery. I know for me personally, I was a little apprehensive as to who to tell my dad, because I felt like my dad was going to get upset. And the reason why I say that is, being, Hispanic, in the Hispanic culture, a lot of times, um, uh, to them, being heavy is healthy, believe it or not. It's, oh yeah, you look good, and stuff like that. And yet we don't, and a lot of times, to the Hispanic culture, it's good to eat a lot and they fill your plate. I mean, since young, my mother always used to fill my plate, like, and then be like, well, eat it all, don't waste no food. So that's how I grew up. And to this day, I would even serve my husband a big plate of food, and he'd be like, oh, I can't eat all that. Yes, you can. And he ends up eating it. But that's, this is the mentality that you have as a Hispanic growing up. Don't waste food, eat it all, clean that plate. And, oh, you look good. It's okay if you're over 250 pounds, So my thing is, like, I thought that my dad would get mad, like, oh, you don't need that, you look good. And don't get me wrong, I've always been confident about myself regardless of my weight. I've never, like, yeah, in the back of my mind, I always was like, oh man, I wish I could do certain things, or I wish I could fit into certain clothes. But I've always been, pretty confident about myself, just not 100%, maybe 90, 85%, 90%. Um, so, but when I did tell my dad, he wasn't upset. He was just like, oh, okay, and he didn't discourage me or anything. But what he does do is, like, he'll ask me, okay, so how many pounds did you lose? And I say, oh, yeah, I lost about, 3 or 4 pounds. And he's like, oh, see, you don't need that surgery then. You can do it by yourself, and needless to say, a lot of us, yeah, we can lose that weight that we need to as a goal to get the surgery. But the thing is, can we keep it off? And a lot of people can, but some people can't. They can't maintain. I've lost, a lot of times I've lost, 10, 15 pounds here, sometimes 20 pounds, but I gain it all back. Because you get in that little comfort zone, like, oh, okay, well, I can eat this or whatever. So, my advice is, just uh, choose who you want to tell, or maybe you don't want to tell anybody at all. I personally, I say the minimum I that no is like 4 people probably, and that's including my husband and my father, but I just rather just, keep it to myself and just do the surgery. And then when they see me, lose weight, oh, what do you do? Well, I'm just working out, and eating right, because some people kind of judge you. And then personally, I just don't want to hear it because to me, it's none of their business. I just don't want to hear it. But, I'm excited and I'm curious. I'm curious as to how I'm gonna look. Like, I've looked at a lot of YouTube videos, and people that have gone through it and their transformation, and you can see it like in their face, how they're losing and their features are changing, and I'm just like so curious as to how I'm gonna look. You know, um, you know, my thing is, and like everybody's different. Like, they have their little things that they can't wait to do when they lose the weight. And my thing is, I want one chin. One chin. I want that, like, that you can see my face. Like, you can see it, but it's like pow right now. But I wanted that, and I don't, and when I take like pictures, I don't have to put the camera up. You know how you put the camera up so you don't see all of this. My daughter taught me that. She's like, you gotta put the camera up, mommy, and then, you see a nice, face structure. So that's my thing. I just want to see, a jaw. That's what I want, a jaw. But, and just like little things like my jewelry to fit, a little loose, my bracelets I always had to buy. Like, every time I will go buy a gold bracelet. It was like too small or it just fit. And I hate that. I like them to hang a little bit. And I wear a lot of jewelry, just certain things. Just, and it's little things, but they're things that you wish for. And it could be anything. One lady said she can't wait, she can cross her legs. I cross my legs, but maybe for like 5 minutes, and then, then I'm like, oh, then I feel the pain. So, but, just things like that. Um, so those are just the little things that I can't wait to do. And also, I would like to do weight training with my husband. That's another goal. I like that stuff, but I just never bothered with it because I felt like I was too big. And he doesn't mind. But these are just little goals that you can think about to do for yourself. And that's something that I've been doing. So this weekend I'm going to go shopping a little bit and get certain things. I did buy some chicken broth because for the week, 1 week, I have to, you have to be on liquid, clear liquid. So I bought like chicken broth. I did buy beef broth. They say don't buy too much of a lot because your taste buds change. So just because you like maybe lemonade, Crystal Light, before the surgery doesn't mean that you're gonna like it afterwards. So everything you know, I bought a little bit of so I can just taste and see how it goes. Um, and those are chicken broth. Oh, and Propel water, the flavored one. They said that's good, so I have to do flavored water. I can't stand water, but you know that's what I did. I bought some of that and Crystal Lights and some Mios and things like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing, what I'm gonna look like. I guess because I've never been thin, ever, ever. I've just never been thin, so I'm kind of looking forward to it just to out of curiosity, and then, seeing what happens. So, good luck to everybody out there that's doing this, and I hope that everything goes well. I hope everything goes well with me, and I'll probably do a another video like after the surgery, or maybe I'll do it like the day before, because I'm gonna have the jitters, and and that's it. So I will be talking to you soon, and have a great day. Bye.